Hey there, Motorheads. Welcome to your show, Motorhead Garage. Now, if you're doing a restoration like this 1972 Chevrolet pickup truck, or you're doing a resto mod, one of the chief goals is to make your ride more fun, to make it more pleasant. So, Clint at QuietRide Solutions, you have a solution. How can you make my ride better?
It's right there in the name, going to make it quieter. We can make it quieter, and if you're building it, we've got 1,700 part numbers, ready to go installation kits. We can take care of your ride and make you happy when you get home, not just when you leave.
Everybody's happy when they go out on the cruise.
Everybody's happy. It's who's happy when you get back.
Got it.
And what you're putting up with.
And the way you do that, of course, the mat itself actually insulates from the heat, but it also insulates from the sound. Other companies are out there doing that. What makes a kit from QuietRide Solutions better than what we see out there?
Well, the ease of installation, because it's custom cut to each piece.
Let's talk about the installation process itself. You guys did it here in the studio. It didn't take long. What are the steps?
Well, first you got to get it relatively clean, and then you've got our acoustic strips that are spaced according to the instructions for your individual car. You've got a 12 to 17 decibel improvement over the stock insulation kit. And it's just a major improvement over what these things came stock. You've just taken a step above in that resto mod that you're doing. And you get to cover it with the carpet, so it doesn't matter if it's original or not. Just a light tacking of some glue to help it hold it in place. It's a major improvement. Everybody's happy when they get back.
The sound deadening strips, better driving through science, and then
exactly.
And then you have the mat that goes over it, and it's actually molded and it's fit, and the holes sometimes can be hard to match up on other installations. You guys take care of all that.
And you can see that during your installation process, and you'll be happy with it when you get finished with it. And you tape the seams, and it makes just a complete cover that's uniform across the vehicle. It's a major improvement. And just a light tacking of some glue to help it hold it in place, and line up your holes and just get after it. You saw what we after about 30 minutes, and we had this particular kit in.
No cutting and no fussing, especially with the holes and everything too.
Yes, exactly. If you do it right and start to finish, yes, it all lines up.
Why not use the OEM insulation, when it originally came with?
We've come a long ways in insulation technology, and this is closer to what a later model vehicle would have in it. So you're going to get closer to this newer level of comfort and sound that you get in your restoration project in this older technology. So you're able to stop the reverb, plus slow down the temperature as far as the temperature soak through the floorboard. Again, it just adds to the comfort. You think you want to hear all that engine noise, but if you plan on actually driving and enjoying your classic car, you need to make it comfortable for everybody else too.
And let's talk about another thing that's going to make your ride more comfortable here. You guys at QuietRide Solutions have this firewall insulation kit, and I've seen others out there. It's just a flat piece of rubber. But if you take a look, you guys made a mold of a 60s Chevelle firewall, and take a look at this, all these curves and all these undulations and everything. This is a really detailed piece. So yours actually molds to it. That makes a huge difference.
It's a good point, Dave. And if you've done this before, if you haven't, when you're buying the discount version of this, you can see right here, you're not going to make contact through more than about 30 to 40% with the firewall. It's right there in the name. It's called a firewall. That's not good.
Right.
You want to insulate it. In order to do that, you've got to make contact with the firewall. And the unique part about this QuietRide firewall pad is it's molded. We do 893 different versions of this, and we've got the correct version of your firewall. It's in stock and ready to go, and you can really improve it. It's not something you see, yet this is the original version. The originals were good on this. It's just a lot of the reproduction companies, they don't go through the trouble of making a mold and getting it right. We here at QuietRide, we have done a correct reproduction that's also more effective than what's available out there in the restoration world. It's unique in that it's easier to install as well. So this is a major improvement of what's available out there.
Now the QuietRide Solutions is going to make your build or restoration a lot more fun to drive, and you can rest assured that the quality is there because they're made in the USA, and they have great customer service. You can find them at QuietRideSolutions.com. And you can find more Motorhead Garage when we come back. We'll see you in a few minutes.